What's up, my cherry bombs? On today's video, I'm going to be talking about some man-eater fragrances. Now, these fragrances are some fragrances that every single time I wear it, from my experience, men go crazy. And if that sounds like something that you're definitely interested in, let's get right into this video. Before we get into this video, I just want to apologize just in case y'all hear some rain in the background. It is currently 10 o'clock at night and it is pouring outside. Excuse me if y'all hear that. But the first fragrance that is a man-eater fragrance, and it came to a shock to me because this fragrance profile is definitely not giving that, because most men-eater fragrances are sweet, are sensual, sexy, dark, and heavy, and this is definitely not that at all. It does have that sensual aspect, but it is not like dark and sweet and heavy. It's from Fenty, and it is Fenty Perfume. This definitely shocked the living crap out of me because I cannot explain how many times a man will stop me every single time I wear this fragrance and tell me that I look good, I smell good, I look so good enough to devour. Yeah, one did tell me that wearing this fragrance. Now, originally when I got this fragrance, it was not one of those fragrances that I would even wear out. It was definitely for fresh out of the shower. For me, it was one of those fragrances that I would wear to bed. And one night my husband went crazy when I wore this fragrance, and he was like, babe, this fragrance is so elegant, why don't you wear it out? Because usually he would tell me that like fragrances that I wear to bed, if he feels like it's better for going out, then I would do that and I'll test it out. I took it and I wore it for errands, and I went to Sephora a couple times with it. But on my way to the mall one day, this fragrance got me stopped several times. I went to Publix, it got me stopped. Went to the mall, it got me stopped. On my way to the mall, after pumping gas, it got me stopped. So this is a fragrance that is extremely crazy. It will make the opposite sex go crazy, or the same sex, whatever rocks your boat. I cannot get enough of this, and men really can't get enough of this. I don't know if it's something about my skin, because when I feel like I wear it, I feel like it's not a heavy projector, but for some reason people still smell me. So maybe my nose go nose blind to it, because it's definitely getting the traction that I did not expect for it to get. So if you have this fragrance in your collection, wear it out. See if you'll get compliments, because if you're specifically wearing fragrances so you can get a man's attraction or to get compliments, then definitely try this one out because it works. Now me, I wear fragrances because I like it, but there's nothing wrong with getting a compliment here and there, you know? So this is definitely a man eater, and it definitely did not come off as that at all. Next fragrance is one that always gets me the compliments, and it is one that is super crowd pleasing, and men love this fragrance. It don't matter when and where I wear it, they always give me the compliments and chase me down, and it is Born Aroma. This is the original Born Aroma. If you want a man to go down your neck, breathe down your neck, go crazy when you pass by, then definitely wear Born Aroma. It is a beautiful fruity floral that you can just never go wrong with. I love this fragrance. It's perfect for date night. It's perfect for everyday use. And it's also a signature scent as well to me. I feel like anyone could pick this up and become a signature scent. It is a gorgeous fragrance. Now in this version, I get more of the fruits and the vanilla, guys, but the intent is definitely more grown and sexy. If you're trying to get him to get you the number, if you're trying to get him to pay the bills, this is one that you should definitely wear. It's a definite man eater. If you're trying to get him, then wear Born Aroma, because he would definitely fall. This is another man eater fragrance that I knew it was gonna make impact, but I didn't know how much and how big of an impact it was gonna make. This is from Burberry. And it is Burberry Her Elixir. I don't know what it is. I think it's that strawberry note in this oh my gosh, I think it's that strawberry note in this fragrance that makes it so nice. It is so creamy. It's like strawberries and vanilla. It's almost like a shortcake, a strawberry shortcake. Now this is one that I specifically wear when I'm going on date nights with my husband, but for some reason when we're checking out or when we are at the counter, whatever we're doing and there's a man there, they always compliment me. Now, because my husband is there, they do compliment me respectfully. I remember the first time I smelled this and I sprayed it on at the store, and I went to another store. The compliment was definitely crazy, okay? The guy was trying to get my number. He was like, wow, it's not a lot of females that actually look good and smell good at the same time. Like, I was just sitting there like, dude, what? Where are you looking? Like, where are you finding your females at? Because I definitely smell good, and all my friends smell good too. So you're probably looking at the wrong places, okay? Now I know how hard it is to have a signature scent when you have 500 bottles of fragrances, but baby, this is basically my signature scent when I really don't have anything or don't know what to wear. And this always get me the compliments, and it specifically get me compliments from men. And I remember 2 guys paid for my food while I was wearing this fragrance at Chick-fil-A. And it is Chloe Nomade. I am definitely a drive-through girl. And I was recently telling my husband that I never go inside of Chick-fil-A. So he was like, okay, let's go into Chick-fil-A one day. It never happened. So while I was by myself, I decided to go to Chick-fil-A, and I just happened to be wearing this. And the guy at Chick-fil-A gave me food for free. Like, he literally, like, the cashier gave me the food for free. He said, you smell so good. You look so good. I just got done recording, and he gave me my food for free wearing this. Fast forward to this week. Okay, on Monday, I definitely wore this again to a different Chick-fil-A this time, and I went to go get that tortilla soup. Shout out to Jay Holloway for putting me on to that chicken tortilla soup, okay? I went and got that, and this time it was a different location, different person, different scenery, okay? And I walked up and I was ordering my food, and then the guy behind me said, don't worry about it, I got it. I said, no, please, because I hate when people do that. But he insisted so much, and he said, I'm gonna be really upset if you pay for your food. And then I said, okay. So he paid for the food. After he paid for the food, I said, thank you. And he said, the reason why I paid for your food is because you smell so beautiful. You remind me of my wife. And I was just like, wow, that was the first time I've ever gotten a compliment like that, because most men just be like, you smell good, you smell good. But he mentioned his wife, and I was just like, thank you. He let me know that, hey, I'm just complimenting you, and I just wanted to do something nice. I have a wife, but I just wanted to do something nice. He was extremely respectful. And he said that his wife loved fragrances, and he asked me what the name was, and I told him, and he was like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get it for her because I know she don't have anything from that brand. And I was just like, oh my gosh, like, that's what this does, okay? This will bring out the best of people. It smells so good. Men love this. So debating on adding it, go ahead and add it because it's worth every single penny. It is super classy, and it's super sexy, and super, super inviting. This is a fragrance that I wear specifically for performances. And every single time I go perform, it don't matter if it's the host or another musician or another act that's telling me, they always say I smell so good. And they happen to always be men. And this one is from Tom Ford, and it is Tom Ford Noir Parfum. If I could choose to be a fragrance for 1 hour, it would be this one. Oh my gosh, this smells so freaking good. Like, I know it's discontinued, and I hate sharing discontinued fragrances, but I feel like you could still find this in the discounter. So definitely get your hands on it because it is a gorgeous, gorgeous oriental vanilla fragrance. Oh my gosh. So freaking good, so sexy, okay? And it's creamy, it's sensual, and it will get you the compliments every single time I wear it. It's always in upscale settings, and the compliments are always amazing. So definitely test this one out. I honestly would tell you to just go ahead and blind buy because it is discontinued. And because it's discontinued, if you don't like it, you'll find somebody that's gonna buy it from you. I guarantee, because it is discontinued and it is so good. So definitely get this one. You won't regret it. And if you do regret it, you can always give it to somebody else or sell it. So you're really not gonna lose, okay? So Tom Ford Noir Parfum. This is one that's pretty new to my collection, and you guys know when I got it, but this is one that never fails. I've been wearing it. It's on my perfume tray. So I've been wearing it for the month of February. And every single time I wear it, I always get stopped. And it is Versace Crystal Noir EDP. I can't tell you guys how many times this has gotten me compliments. I can't tell y'all how many times I've gotten stopped. I can't tell y'all because it's just so much in such a little amount of time. This is a beautiful, sexy ginger coconut fragrance. Now, this is not for everyone. It is not for the faint of heart. If you like those type of notes, then this is definitely one that you would love. If you like ginger, if you like coconut, if you like vanilla, then this is one that you will like. It has the most prettiest coconut tropical vibe, but it's also dark and sexy, but also bright and alluring. I love this one, and I don't know why it took me so long to get it, but I'm happy I got it now. This next one has been one that I've been rocking with throughout my whole perfume journey. And this is my second bottle, and it looked like I'm gonna be due for a third bottle soon, maybe by the end of this year. But every time, I'm telling y'all, every time I wear this, it's the compliments. It's the compliments. And I promise you, I don't wear it specifically for compliments. I wear it because I like it, but men love this one on me, and it is Roses Vanille. When I tell you, man, Sarah did a good job with this fragrance. It is a creamy, sparkly rose and vanilla fragrance. It has musk in it, so it has that musky vibe, but for me, it's like a sugared rose. I love this. Imagine taking a rose, a damp rose, and dipping it into vanilla, like extract or vanilla ice cream. Like, it's just so good. I love this one, and y'all could tell that I love this. I have a lot of fragrances, but I just keep pulling for this one. Every single time I'm looking for a rose fragrance and I really cannot decide, just go with Roses Vanille, because I just know that it's never gonna fail. It lasts all day and it will get me the compliments if I am in the mood for it. Now, there's some fragrances, honestly, you guys, if I'm not in the mood to get any compliments, or if I'm not in the mood to be talked to or stopped, I will not wear these fragrances because I know it's gonna stop me. It always happens, never fails. Okay, y'all, so this right here, I kid you not, it got me $200. The other day, this man handed me $200 and I said, look, God, is that you talking? Because baby, I was not gonna take this money, but since he insisted, I had to take it. Y'all, this fragrance never fails and it's super new in my collection. It's something about that praline note, okay? It's something about that cinnamon. It's something about that vanilla, and it is Kamara by Lattafa. Now, y'all gonna be tired of me. Prepare to be sick of me because y'all gonna see this in all my videos. If the shoe fits, it's gonna be worn, okay? Like, baby, this right here got me $200. I was at the bank, okay? And I never go in the bank, but I had to open up a business account, a second business account. And I was wearing this and the guy handed me $200. He said, keep it. He said, you smell so good and you look good. I'm always going to these places with my makeup done because I record in the morning and at nighttime. He gave me $200. Like, I really can't explain. Like, I wish the story was more juicier and more hefty, but it literally was that. Like, I walked in, stood in line, and he said, here, seen it was money. I said, no, I can't take this. He said, no, take it because you smell amazing. And he walked away like when I was trying to give it back to him. So I was like, okay, I guess I got $200. I don't know if he was trying to do a good deed or something, but I know the fragrance did that. Oh my gosh, you guys, yeah, let me tell y'all something. One thing about me, I'ma always smell good. And I think that's what attracts these men, because I smell good. And when I spray, you're gonna smell me. Next one, you guys, got me so many compliments last week. I wore it 2 times in a row. And those 2 times, I got so many compliments, you guys. The first time me and my husband went out eating, we was waiting to be seated, got complimented. We was waiting to get our food, got complimented. The guy that came and got our drink order complimented me. It's so good, and it is. BDK Gris Charnel Extrait. You have tea, you have, I wanna say like a, is it fig? And then you have just sandalwood. Like, it's just so good. This is a beautiful coconutty fragrance. It is blended to perfection. BDK really did a good job with this one. It is not leaning masculine. It's not leaning unisex. Now, people that smelled Gris Charnel or have the original Gris Charnel, they always say that this one leans a little bit more masculine. I just feel like this one is a little bit more complex. For me, it's not masculine. It's just more complex. It's sexy. And every single time I wear it, I get the compliments. I don't even have to linger on with this fragrance because y'all know it's good. Y'all know this is good. It's a masterpiece, and BDK did a really good job with that one. This next fragrance is so good that it had a lady chasing me down. She said, I need that fragrance. And I usually don't get women chasing me down, and this one is Escapade Gourmande. When I first got this fragrance, I was at Express and I was in the line just shopping around, and I noticed the lady, every single place I went, she was by me. Long story short, come to find out, every single time I passed by her, the trail, you know, delayed, and then it passed by her too. So she was following the trail. She couldn't pinpoint that it was me only because there was so many people in the store. So she was just like literally following. But I was like, damn, this lady is a little bit weird. Like, either I'm following her or she's following me. So when I checked out, she was still in the line, and I guess I passed by her. And that's when it clicked in. She was like, oh shoot, it's her. So she got out line and she said, excuse me. I had my headphones on. She was like, excuse me. And she was trying to get my attention, but I was already out the door. And by the time I got out the door, door. I'm walking. She ran and stopped in front of me. She was like, "I'm so sorry," out of breath. And I'm like, "Oh, it's okay, it's okay." I'm taking out my headphones, turning down my music. I'm like, "How can I help you?" And she was like, "You smell amazing. What are you wearing?" And I explained it to her. And then we started talking and talking and talking. She now follows me on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. And she sent me a message saying that she bought the fragrance. And I just was like, wow. She said for some reason, she just could not stop following the trail. Like, I smelled so good. And that day, I didn't even spray that much. Creme brulee, tonka bean, vanilla, sugarcane. What? This scent profile is beautiful. It's probably one of my favorite top 5 vanillas for sure in my collection. I love it, and it will always get the compliments. Now, men do love it too, but that right there was the first time I've ever gotten chased down by a female, so I wanted to share that with you guys. Do you have any man-eater fragrances? Comment down below what are some of your man-eater fragrances. Comment down below some of your craziest scent stories. I would love to continue the conversation. Don't forget that I will link everything in the description box below. All the information you need will be there, and thank you so much for joining me here yet again. If you found value in this video, go ahead and hit that like button so YouTube know that your girl's doing something good on here. Until we see each other again, please, please, please stay safe and keep on smelling fragrances. Bye, cherry bombs.